Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belly rubs, oh, belly, 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 belly rubs. Yeah?
Not written in yours yet. Give me time, fish.
You failure.
Yeah.
Don't write in mine, don't send your mums. Am I doing it? Oh my god, they stayed on all the way.
That was amazing. You're so beautiful.
Yeah.
And you look so clever.
Oh, look at that ear.
Albert? Wow. I'm confused.
What are you doing?
I don't know. What? Did you give me food? Where? Over there? What? Oscar, did I drop it? Where did it go? Where? Where is it, Mama? What are you giving me? Oh,
What's this?
where? What? I'm very confused.
Oh, please don't let her stand on my glasses.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh!
What? Is it my glasses?
Oh!
You just trying to grab my glasses?
Yeah, princess! Give it to Mama! Can you give this to Mama? Give it to Mama! Albert, can you give it to Mama?
Good girl.
Well done! Yay! Okay, I'll give you a treat now.
You should. Did you want to come in?
Yeah.
Oh. Apparently she wants to come in. Should we let her?
Let's find this room. Don't be rude.
Ooh. Did you hear that, baby girl? You can stay.
Hi.
Yeah, this isn't working out, is it?
Mama, I'm blurry.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Cute. Mummy,
Yeah.
Nova's got a card for you.
I see. Can we at least force me to write in yours?
Fine. We can see it's an Alberchen.
Oh, yeah. This is a nice chin and nose.
Yeah.
it is. Cute. Oh, thank you. That was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go, Mum.
She didn't want to let that go, did she?
No.
Thank you, all the babies.
Please be careful when you open it.
I will.
The principal was like stick it on the window or something.
Cute. That's pretty. You know the fact that it goes through the paper? That works so well on this. It looks awesome. It didn't
It's
occur
both
to me.
sides.
Yeah, because it didn't occur to me initially that was what it was.
Yeah.
Aww. It's really cute. I like it. Good butterfly.
I think there's enough butterflies for the boys and the babies. There should be 6.
see 3. Unless there are some like on this one.
So 1, 2,
Oh, those are butterflies.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, cute. I like it.
It's never good when you've got to explain your card or your gift.
I think because it's up close, they look like butterflies now, but they didn't up close. It's cute. I like it. Pretty. Oh. Do I read it? Do I not read it?
Oh, you can read it.
Joseph, thank you for everything you have done for us this past year. The girls and I love you so much, and I know our babies and the boys love you too. I'm praying this year is, you forgot to brush your teeth, better for us, and I hope our day with our rainbow baby comes ASAP. Love you, the girls and the babies. Lots of kisses. That's cute. Thank you. I like it. I like it a lot. Look, my big wingspan. On my plane.
That span has got to be nearly the length of my hair.
We'll have to measure it at one point.
It's got to be, innit?
It's pretty long.
If you go from tip to tip.
It's very long indeed. Mama, come back.
I'm still here.
Okay. I'm going to put that somewhere safe so it doesn't get ripped. I think you should put pictures in as well.
All made on the cricket.
Love the friggin' cricket.
Yeah, because for me to do this by hand,
Oh, it would have taken like a month.
yeah, and I would have been in complete agony.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really cool. I like it. Thank you.
Excuse me.
I held you really cutely.
I know, but that hurts.
Oh. Should we let Mama go?
Look.
Oh, that really dug in.
Yeah, it did. So you do it with all 4?
Yeah. I want to hold you, Mama.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
That or she just wants belly rubs. She cocked her leg for Soph.
She did. But no, she wants to hold you because she's having belly rubs and she's still holding you, which is cute. It's mine. Don't leave me, Mama. There you go.
Slightly confused.
Thought you would be. Basically, I used one of them face generator things to emerge 3 babies for us.
Alright.
Yeah. And I think it's weird because they actually look like us as babies. As kids, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah. I just thought it would be fun and interesting.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's weird as well, 'cause obviously just seeing the ages that our kids would be.
Yeah.
Excuse me, no. No.
Ungrip, please.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. But also pretty sad at the same time.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I can see the dirt that got under the vinyl. Do I read it?
Yeah.
To Mama, we love you so much. You are the best Mama we could ever ask for. Happy Mother's Day. All our love. Sky, River, Quinn, Dixie, Alba, and Wolverine. I remember we did this when we first thought about trying to conceive, and we wanted to see what a boy and a girl would look like if our genes were merged. So I'm guessing
but
this is it.
They weren't very realistic, were they? At the time? These ones are pretty realistic.
So I'm guessing it is just pictures of me and you.
Yeah.
So obviously it would never exist, but
it's still nice to see.
Yeah.
And it sort of gives you an idea of like what they might have looked like to some degree.
It's pretty awesome.
I just thought it'd be interesting to see in it. I thought it makes a cool card.
Yeah. I think Sky would have been starting school in September. I think. Yay. Find somewhere to put them now.
Yeah.
Cool! I'll put it over here with this one.
That's cool.
Time for coffees. And then doing Sophie's hair. Packing. Is that it? Why does that not seem like enough?
Because when you say packing, it sounds like a little amount, but for us, it's like the house.
Stuff for the girls. Stuff for us.
Medical stuff. Oxygen.
We got stuff for Nova that we're going to take with us. Because like we said before, it's kind of like a grounding... distraction sort of thing as well. So we're taking some clothes for her, and we got some stuff to take for photos and whatever. Some toys for the girls, beds for the girls, blankets for the girls.
Blankets for us. It's just lots of things.
Yes. So
All good fun.
We'll catch up with you
After.
at some point. Did you just fart?
Her whole belly did ripple, and then she
I
bent and
saw.
sniffed.
What a way to end the clip, baby girl.
Is that what you're doing, or is it your... I think it's her scab.
It's not rippling in the right direction.
Are you okay?
I'm very windy, I think.
I haven't smelled anything yet.
Not necessarily have to smell something.
Alba's farts usually smell.
Not always. We do have to try and cut her nails as well. But we all know how that ended last time. I nearly got blinded.
Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it?
So yeah, we'll catch up with you in a little bit. Life hack! So, if you have a suitcase that is probably like, smells a little bit like if it's given like a really, really old one like we've got, or if you've got a bag that's not been used in a little while, or you're going away for a while and you're worried about the freshness of your clothes, then get some little Unstoppables. They're supposed to be like washing detergent stuff. Get some little baggies. Cut some holes in there, but not too big that they're going to fall out. Fill them up. And pop them. I've done 4. Pop them in your suitcase. They'll make your suitcase smell fresh. And will keep your clothes smelling fresh. But yeah, these smell amazing. It's like spring in a packet. So... yay for fresh suitcase. Hello. I need you guys to let me know if this clip of looking at me is grainy or not. I just had to put a new screen protector on my phone, and I don't know if I've slightly put it over a bit of the camera, which is causing it to be grainy. I can't figure it out. Soph can't figure it out. So, yeah, not really all that good. But whilst Sophie's sucking her face,
do you want to explain that a little bit more than just me sucking?
oh, she's got the spot thing. I'm going to start filling in the bane of my life that happens every 10 years, and that's called the census. Now, I don't know if this gets done outside of the UK. I don't have a clue. It's really frustrating, actually, because a few months ago, you never got it in the end from the National Statistics to fill out a form about COVID, and I got £25 Amazon voucher for doing it. They sent it to you, didn't they? But you never end up getting the questionnaire come through.
No.
Just thinking about it. But basically, if you don't get it outside of the UK, it's basically a form that comes around every 10 years that you write who's in your house, how old you are, your sexuality, your gender, your race, if you've got any children, blah, blah, blah. Gives an idea to the, statistic things of how many people of what race and whatever else live in certain areas. Yeah, and basically, they've been doing it for years and years and years. So if I wanted to find my great-great-great granddad or something, I could go to the census and whatever else if I had his name, and I could find out a ton of history about him. And there's loads of data about how many people of what race or whatever have lived in certain aspects of the UK. The problem is, it's a bloody big form, and it's very frustrating. I'll show you it when I get off the page that shows our address. So, household questions. Who lives here? And then you've got to write down the name of the people there and whether you're single, married, of a relation to the person, the homeowner, and then wanting to know what type of house you're living in, so private or council. What's the legal marital status? So with this, it's kind of wanting to know, if at the beginning you've put you're in a same-sex relationship and you've put that you're married, it can then total how many same-sex couples are now getting married compared to, I would say compared to 10 years ago, but it wasn't legal 10 years ago. And then there's ethnicity, religion. Asks kind of what you were doing in the last 7 days.
Very random.
Just a bit of information, isn't it? In the last 4 weeks, if a job became available, could you start it within 2 weeks? Have you ever done paid work? What type of education have you got? What is/was your full-time job? Do you usually travel to work? If so, what do you travel by? Asking about previous addresses. So with that, I've lived and moved God knows how many times. So with filling out these forms every 10 years, it's basically the government has got a list of all places that I have lived, because I've had to document it on each of these censuses. So yeah, it's also another way of like them tracking you, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
I just kind of think of it as helping history. So our great grandchildren, if we ever actually get around to having children, can then find out about like a bit about us if they wanted to. Whether you look after somebody, how you have achieved certain qualifications, which of the following describes what you were doing in the last 7 days. So this is for like person 2, person 3. So it's got space to put like multiple people. I don't know what happens if you've got more people living here than...
Maybe you just have to like do it on plain paper.
Maybe. Well, it's got up to person 5. So like for the Radfords, I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Can you do it online? They might do it online.
Yeah, possibly. Obviously, it's got bit for children, so a lot of for the Radfords. If you don't know, the Radfords are a family, and they're Britain's biggest family, and they're an amazing couple. Like their kids are so well behaved, so well mannered, and are so loved, even though there's so many of them. And they have a vlog, and they also have like a TV show as well. But they're just a really cool family. I followed them for a little while.
Isn't it? Something that we've always wanted to be.
Yeah.
And, you know.
They got a gorgeous house, and they literally do everything they can for their kids. And like, even though there is like 22 kids, they don't have hand-me-downs because the mum didn't want them to be the case of, well, we've got a big family, we can't really afford to pay for a brand new school uniform for all of you, so you're going to get hand-me-downs this time, like this year. They don't do that. Literally every kid will have a brand new uniform every year, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know how they would go about doing this. Obviously, a lot of them are still quite young, but there are some actual adult children living there as well. So that'll be quite interesting to try and figure out. So yeah, I'm just going to start filling this thing in. Hopefully get it done tonight so we can post it tomorrow. And then when Soph's done, I'm going to do her hair. I haven't got my oxygen on. I have got... When it's cold, it sucks in the cold in the machine downstairs, and it's like jets the cold straight up my nose, and it causes sores right up here in my nose, and literally I hate it, and it makes it so horrible to wear my oxygen, and it really hurts behind my eyes and my head, and it's a double-edged sword because I need my oxygen, otherwise I get sick without it. But I get sick with the oxygen when it's cold, and it's hurting my face because that can cause migraines. So it's really difficult. And today's kind of one of the moments of juggling, wearing my oxygen, possibly end up with a migraine, which we don't really need right now. But then I could get a migraine from not having my oxygen. So it's a bit difficult and a bit shit. So I'm going to get on with this form.
You got to fill it out.
So, I've just actually started reading the front of it, and it says here that you must take part in the census by law, which I didn't realise. If you do not, or if you supply false information, you could be fined. Some questions are clearly labelled as being voluntary. It is not an offence if you do not answer these questions. And I'm thinking about it, like, you've got to put if you live in a house of multiple occupancy, and I wonder if, like, so that's the case of whether you've registered it to have a house with, and like, say if you've got a 10-bedroom house, it's one house, but you kind of can do like studio room, like flats within it, or like student accommodation, so that would technically class as a house of multiple occupancy. And you need to then have like the right amount of smoke alarms, the right amount of fire exits and whatever else. So I'm wondering if this is a sneaky way of trying to catch people out for whether these buildings are registered correctly as well. I don't know. There's got to be some hidden agenda about it. Come on, it's the government. It's nothing straightforward as let's fill out a form and add your details and documents to history. There's got to be something else with it. That's my opinion anyway, don't you think?
Probably, yeah.
So.
Because they're going to use the information for other things.
Oh yeah, definitely. 100%. Let's go. So when my stepdad was in the hospital the week before he passed away, my mum, whose best friend she's known since school, went and stayed with mum, because obviously they didn't know if mum was having a stroke or something like that, because she started getting poorly. So I made her a thank you card, which I showed you guys a few weeks ago. But a couple of days ago I made the envelope and I love it. And I also just used the glue gun to fix like the edge of one of the end of, I'll show you. So one of the ends of So's fascinator was coming through and a bit of plastic was really sore. So I just put some glue gun on there. And I thought I'd use the glue gun to do the little wax seal this time with the new bunny rabbit one. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to show you what the front of the envelope looks like. And then the back. And let me know in the comments how you would feel if you received this as a card. Through the door, how would you feel seeing the envelope? So here it is. So, da-da. There's the front. It is just gorgeous. It's like a vintagey sort of look. And then look at this teeny. What I've done is obviously it's silver glue gun, and I've just done the bunny in a black Sharpie. So it is so stinking cute. I absolutely love it, and I love how the glue gun worked as well. Beautiful. I didn't get around to doing the census. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow morning. By the time I had done Soph's hair, I decided to finish finally shaving Elba, which she is officially all done now. And then what else was it next? Then I had to do something else and I don't remember what. And then it was Nebs. It was time to do Nebs, and I think it is now nearly 11:30. Just taken my med, just done Elba's injection. So yeah, census wasn't really on the agenda. It does have to be done by the 21st of March though, I think. So unfortunately I am going to have to get it done tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. But yeah, we'll speak again when Soph comes back. After I'd fixed Soph's fascinator, I just thought I'd try it on to make sure nothing was like digging in awful places. And I thought I'd just give it a try, just to see what it looks like, you know? Fascinators don't suit me. My head is just not the right shape. Like that circular thing is supposed to mould into your head. I've got such a narrow sort of head, whereas yours is quite like round. Not as in like, I mean you're chubby, yeah, but it's also you've also got a round face and head.
I don't want to hurt you. I think that looks weird on me. I think it looks weird.
No.
It looks weirder on me than it does on you.
No.
Because on me it's got like a gap here, whereas on you it sits like flat.
No, it's fine. I also done Soph's hair.
Yay! Look at this.
Good girl.
You got that!
Soph got a haircut. Alba got a haircut. Look at the rose on her back foot.
Oh, what's going on with your leg?
I swear she's got EDS.
Oh my god, her skin is so saggy, isn't it?
It
And
is. It's really
just,
stretchy. It's got like
it's
saggy.
not just...
Oh, because if it's fat, you wouldn't like my legs are fat and my stomach is fat, and when you like hold it, you could feel the fat. But of hers, it's just skin. It's really weird. But that's new. I've never seen that on her leg before. So yeah, me and fascinators is a no-go. It's kind of like my mum and hats. Doesn't work.
Yeah, your mum and hats is quite hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm absolutely prepared. And we still got a little bit to do tomorrow, plus get up there. We're gonna have to take the girl, well, either leave later or take the girls somewhere, because my sister's boyfriend is sleeping and he's on nights, so she tends to not go round to his for as late as possible, which means she'll be at her place for a bit longer, which we can obviously we can be in contact with them a little bit, but we don't really want to be sat there for hours. So yeah, we're gonna have to try and figure that out as well.
I mean, I'm thinking that we'll probably just... It's weird. The other box, the box of the other treats, has got a resealable bit on the top, but this one hasn't.
Oh.
Like, you know, like cereal boxes where they clip in?
Yeah.
But this one doesn't have it. But anyway, oh crap. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm thinking that we'll probably just leave a bit later, because I'm just thinking that might be what we'll do.
Oh,
But
sorry. Pardon me.
we'll have to see.
Pardon me? Excuse me. But yeah, we'll just have to figure things out.
Yeah.
It's going to be one stressful few days. So if a vlog gets missed or there's not much content, apologies.
Yeah, please, like, bear with us. Bear with.
After this vlog, it may be a little bit rough for a few days for when we post them and we don't. So we'll just have to see. But for now, thanks for going to stay with us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Just kind of reveling in the whole fact that I cut Soph's hair really well. Never cut hair before, and I did it with the clippers. I mean, look how damn awesome that is. Like, it's really asymmetric, the layers and all that.
It is really cool. I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to show them my bald patch.
Yeah, well, Soph, earlier on, when I was doing her hair, I noticed she got these bald patches, and I was a little bit concerned. I was just like, what the F's going on? So there's like a big one there, and then there's like bits in the middle, like a triangular bit, and whatever else, and I'm cool. We were a little bit confused, so she's just looked at her NIV mask. And well,
I put it on, it lines up exactly.
Yeah.
And it's
perfect.
It's a bit grubby, but look at that perfect triangle. It matches exactly
with
the
her
triangle in my head.
So we know what's causing her bald patches. It's really weird. I've had my NIV coming up 4 years, I think, and I don't suffer with bald patches, and I've never suffered with it. Like, my hair's thin anyway, but I've not got bald spots like Soph's got.
No, Dad hasn't either. But on the other hand, I do get a lot of scabs and issues with my hair. So I'm wondering if this is
You get a sweaty head.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if this is irritating it, causing scabs. It scratches scabs, it scars, the hair doesn't grow.
Yeah. And talking of like crappy things, I was just sitting down looking at my feet, sorting my feet out. I've dressed it now. Half my toenail's just fallen off.
And not the end half.
It's the nail bed. It doesn't hurt. And like I'm reading online to see if like stress can cause it and whatever. And everyone, like everywhere is basically saying that toenails can fall off and they are generally very painful. And I'm just like, really? Nope. Mine's not. So it's just the whole nail bed has just ripped out. And like, you know, like the
moon-shaped bit.
This bit and the flappy bit down here, it's just like talking to us, or it's flapping up and down. And
so weird.
It lines the nail up on the outside and literally it's just ripped it clean off. So obviously the rest of the nail is going to fall out because there's no like bed to it. So that's fun.
It's very strange.
Between Soph's bald patches and my bald nail bed, stress is doing us wonders.
Yeah.
We're going to go to bed now.